Not exactly kids, I'ma pass it to my nigga, yeah. Not exactly kids, but I'm still clowning though. This is our time, shawty, you already know. Open your ears, homie, as I let it flow. Oh, Mitch, you, wait. I'm gonna take a selfie, son of a bitch.
Damn right, my fucking social media game is getting better. Notice
Nigga,
I didn't say on point.
This shit's still garbage.
It ain't
Both
that
our
bad.
shit.
It's growing
Both our
slowly.
shit is garbage. But welcome to the Not Exactly Kids podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Jones.
I'm El Haj Outland.
And this is episode 5 of Not Exactly Kids. This is the episode where we'll talk about something me and him both dread. That you love to hate, but hate to love. Social media. The fuck you laughing at?
I thought you was going to go more with that.
Oh, no, I ain't had nothing else to do with that. I ain't had nothing else to do, but wait. I'm going to take a selfie.
Okay, I got a feeling this is going to become a running joke, and I'm not going to let that happen. So we're going to nip that in the bud right away.
Tell me what the fuck I'm going to do. But yes, today we'll be discussing social media. As you heard in the last episode, we were discussing cancel culture, and this is where it stems from. Damn, man.
Social
It's been
media.
a long time with social media.
Yeah, this shit goes back a minute. What was the first social media platform?
Remember? It was AIM. AOL.
AOL AIM.
Uh-huh.
The chat room shit.
No, when you start up the computer, you had to wait for it. Couldn't sneak and do it because all you heard was like, damn, you gonna wake up.
Welcome to AOL.
You've got mail. Yeah, bro, that used to be the shit. Do you remember your username?
I didn't have one. I couldn't get it.
I did. Mine was Crybaby95.
Crybaby 95.
My sister came up with that one. Me and my brother were like, I think it was like 7, 8 when we had it, and she came up with everything for us.
Crybaby 99.
She picked our
That
names.
fits though. You like
Yeah.
that, kid. Crybaby 99.
I would tell you Jesse's, but I ain't gonna do that. That's a little fucked up. His was a little fucked up. But yeah,
Was it like I kill you 2700? Like
no.
worse than that?
It was worse than that.
Oh.
It
Oh,
was
no.
worse than that. Yeah, and honestly, I don't even remember using it that much, like, cause I didn't really do like the whole chat room thing.
Unless you already had you only kind of like chatted with your friends, but you had to get their name just to like do it. It was like texting. Honestly, it was like texting online.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of like the first platform of it.
Then it evolved into MySpace.
Ooh,
that?
MySpace.
With
Your
the
first
wall-
friend is Tom, so you never feel alone when you join. Hell yeah. I love MySpace for that. No.
No, as soon as I seen that nigga Tom, I deleted that nigga. I was like, fuck that.
I kept Tom on for the longest, bro.
Weird ass little profile pic, just looking at you smiling with the white shirt.
Was he
just-
really the creator of it? Or, because that used to be the rumor, like Tom, your first friend, is actually the creator of MySpace. Was that really true? Or was he just some random white dude that everybody was just like, yeah, he just comes with the MySpace deal package?
I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't even care. I unfriended that motherfucker. I was not playing that shit. But yeah, then MySpace you had the wallpapers, you could customize it with the music. Remember when you had the little
MyWallpaper.com.
bling shit, little design shit.
Oh, the freaking flashing lights.
Yeah, all that shit.
You can make
added
dollar
up into your
bills fall
shit.
down too.
Funny story, actually. Me and Romelo's cousin Isaiah, we had the same wallpaper at one time.
What the fuck are the odds of that?
It was just funny because he hit me up and he was like, bro, what's going on here? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then I looked at his and it was like, oh shit, same wallpaper. What the fuck? And then it was like we had the same name and everything. So it was just like a weird little coincidence that just happened. And I was
From the
cracking
same
up about
town and the same
it. Yeah,
playing field
pretty
division,
much.
basketball
Played
program.
football and basketball game. It was just fucking weird that time. But
Some doppelganger shit.
yeah, man. And then it was just like you used to just hit up your friends and talk to your friends and shit. I remember my mom had my password to mine, so I had to be careful with some of the things I used to say on there.
Yeah, no
'Cause I
texting,
ain't
no
want-
naughty stuff.
Man, listen. I knew what not to say and what to say on there. Funny story, actually. All right. So I had MySpace the one summer, and I was talking to this girl in middle school.
Okay.
It was like 7th grade year. So we started talking all summer, for like, it wasn't like my first serious thing. It was my first serious
time ever trying to talk to a female from the same town as me, because like most of the time, like a lot of females I talked to, they didn't live out here. They would live like in towns nearby. I just never really wanted to date anybody at the same time. So that's not really true, because I did 5th grade year. We'll go into that.
5th grade doesn't count. That's elementary.
Yeah, but so yeah, first serious time I'm talking to somebody on, on this level, So for summer end, we going back 7th grade year, about to start, boom, about to meet up and shit. I'm like, yo, do you want to try to see where this goes?
Mm-hmm.
So Shorty was like, yeah. So, we discussed it. And like me, I'm very low key about mine. Like, I don't really like my business out in the streets like that. Like, I don't really like everybody knowing who I'm dating. Not that I'm ashamed of it. It's just, I don't really like everybody in my business. Because once everybody know your business, then everybody has to contribute.
We are the opposite. I shout that shit to high heaven.
Nah, but it's just like, then everybody got to contribute. They got to say something. Everybody got their own opinion. And we all know I don't give a fuck about what anybody thinks or what anybody has to say. So it's just like, I really don't want to be hearing all this shit. So yeah, boom. We were on the same page about it. We was like, all right, we'll talk while we're in school. We just don't want everybody in our business. Mm-hmm. So, me, a little, excited. I'm like, I bet, first girl that I go to school with actually can see every day. A little excited about this. Like I said, it's in middle school. So a little excited about that. So I tell Joseph.
Big mistake.
So Joseph was for those who don't know, Joseph was one of our friends when we was back in middle school. We still cool to this day. Hope you're doing well, Joseph. But Joseph has a weird and a fucked up sense of humor. Very fucked up sense of humor. So get to school. I'm talking to Joseph. We talking about the summer. I'm telling him, I'm like, yeah. So me and such and such, we talking right now. And this nigga, he gassing it. Oh, Isaiah got a girlfriend. Acting stupid and shit. So we go to gym, and gym, that's when like all the classes really have like gym together. Mm-hmm. It's just split off in 2 sections. So I get to gym, and walking in with Joseph, and we walking in, and she's there. So we go sit with him and shit, and then here go Joseph. Isaiah, you gonna sit near your girlfriend? Nigga,
blowing that shit.
I just told you don't say nothing.
Blowing it up.
Cause I told this nigga, you not supposed to know. We wasn't telling nobody yet, cause it's not official yet. So we try and keep it low key. We not trying to tell nobody. Zay, come on, man. You don't want anybody know that's your girlfriend? Nigga, sit next to your girlfriend. Go ahead, sit next to your girlfriend. Nigga, shut up.
You made Joseph sound like Eric Cartman right there, bro.
But that's how he used to sound in my head, because he used to do fucked up shit like Eric Cartman when we was in middle school, high school. Like, oh, nigga, shut up. Stop talking, motherfucker. Oh, because then once that happened, we left school, and I was dreading looking at the computer, because I knew it's going to be some bullshit. As soon as I sat at the computer, opened it up, Shorty was like, I can't trust you.
And then she dropped you?
Nah, she was like, we can be friends, but I can't trust you, so we can't talk to you. We can't be together.
That means she dropped you, man. Damn.
Man, listen,
all over that.
Listen. She ain't drop. She didn't drop me, but I blame Joseph, yo. Cause nigga, why you like, bro? I literally told you don't say nothing, and then you go and say that. And like, I was like really feeling her too. Like, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna do this right. And who knows what could have happened? But that's neither here nor there. It's in the past. But it was just like, nigga, why did you run your mouth, bro? Like, shut up, shut the fuck up. Oh man, that day pissed me off, bro. And then it was crazy because then later on, 2 weeks later, he started dating her friend. But
that's just,
see what I'm saying? So then it was just like, bro,
that's a weird circle.
It's just like,
that's
bro,
weird.
Come
that's
on
just
now.
Weird.
Yeah. And then did you ever have any MySpace crushes or girlfriends?
Yes, but they were pretty much people that I was in like school with. Because like me, I just don't like talking to like strangers. And when you have like MySpace, you really don't know these people. So me actually talking to him, I was afraid I might talk to some dude who's like 50 years old, hanging out in his underwear, is eating, peanut butter jelly. So that always threw me off. But like people that was like in the classroom that actually was like, oh damn, she's kind of cute. What grade is she in? Oh, 6th grade too. Then yeah, I'll actually talk to them. I'll at least try to talk to them because I had zero game. My shit was trash.
Yeah, and then MySpace turned into, what was it, Twitter or Facebook? I think it was Facebook and then Twitter. Or were they out?
I thought they came out at the same time.
I don't
because,
think they did. I think one came out a little bit later though.
Not too far though, because like Twitter was just more like your opinions. It was just like I'm a tweet my opinions on something. Facebook was a little bit more along the lines of like MySpace. You have the photos.
Okay, so it was Facebook. It was Facebook first and then Twitter. It's definitely Facebook first then Twitter. Because now that I think about it, I had a Facebook and then it became Twitter. And then I hopped on Twitter for a little bit, but I hopped on Twitter a little late. With all social media, I always hopped on late. Like I was never like up to date.
Hell no.
Fuck all that shit. I ain't had time for that shit. I ain't had time to keep up with you motherfuckers. You people had more time than me. I was worried about other shit. But yeah, so then when Facebook happened, that was like another thing that like elevated, to a different level. Because then it was just like everybody was trying to holler at everybody through Facebook. It was like that's what declined the whole talking to people in person, like trying to talk to girls in person thing. Because then it was like Facebook, you could just add anybody. Like
I can hide behind my screen.
Me and your brother went on an adding spree one time, and it was just like who can get the most friends on Facebook. And it was just like I remember I got a few I got a few numbers off of Facebook. Had a few interesting encounters on Facebook too. Some good ones and some bad ones.
Let's reveal the bad ones. I want to hear this shit. What are the dark demons of the Facebook?
I got catfished, which was another thing that used to happen back then. Yeah, bro, I got catfished. It happens to the best of us. It wasn't like a real bad catfish or like it was like super duper all the way off. Like her picture was like a Beyonce or a chick like that. Like like she used to just like another form of catfish is just like taking pictures to where you can't like see what you actually look like. It's only like face pics and everything, so you don't really know like the overall person. So one girl I was talking to, she was we was chatting it up on Facebook. I was single at the time, so boom boom, just got out of a relationship. So it was just like, let me just have a little fun on Facebook, see what comes out of this. So I started talking to her, and then conversation got serious, got her number, started texting everything. She was like, oh, let's meet up. I was like, oh, okay. But anybody who knows me, or for those of you listening who don't, I'm very background oriented when I talk to females.
It's scary how background
I will try to learn everything about you before I even meet you. Like I'm getting everything, like all the information you think I should know, I already know before I even met you, and I'm gonna give you the time. I'm gonna give you.
Making it seem like it's a loan application. Like,
listen, bro, I'm gonna check the Carfax. Like I'm not talking to nobody without checking the Carfax. Like, not saying I need to know like who you messed with previous, but I need to know that you wasn't doing no crazy shit. Because back then that was like a serious thing. Like you didn't want to talk to a girl that was like out in the streets like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you wanted to make sure she was at least like to herself, or
maybe a nice wholesome girl.
Yeah, or like you didn't mess with any of my friends, because like sometimes that happens. Sometimes you be talking to a girl and that girl had messed with somebody and she used to talk to, and it was just that was the thing too. So you just wanted to be safe, or she wasn't talking to nobody that you knew. Like that was my other thing. Like, let me make sure you don't talk to somebody I know, because that happened to me a few times too. I'll talk about that after this one. So yeah, so then she was like, oh, I'm like, oh, what you look like? She like, oh, yeah, I'm thick. I'm like, oh, okay, nice little thick. I'm slim thick. I'm like, okay, I see that. She was cute and everything in the face. And then I was like, oh, so where you from? She said she was from out here in Plainfield. So I'm like, all right, boom. Do you know, I named you your brother Wade. And she was like, yeah, I do know Messiah. We went to school together. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. So here we go. This is my point to where I can start getting a little backstory, because then Messiah can tell me who they went to school with. I go to school, I ask around, see if they know her. You know what I'm saying? Get the history. Do my due diligence. Sherlock Holmes in this bitch. So then I'm talking to your brother, and I'm like, yo, like what? He like, yeah, I know her. I'm like, oh, so what she look like? And your brother, I should have known something when he was like, he gave that big ass smile where he show all 237 of his teeth in his goddamn mouth and do that stupid ass little fucking laugh. Yeah, that dumb shit. And then he did that shit. So I'm thinking like, yeah, bro, I got a baddie. And he was like, and then he got me back because he was like, yeah, nigga, yeah, she look good, yeah, bro.
Playing your.
I'm like, yo, you remember her? He was like, yeah, bro, she bad as hell. I'm like, I bet I'm gonna link up with her in 2 days. So then, the day in question came, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the library, like, yeah, feeling like, yeah, I done did this thing, yeah, not me. So, Shorty get off the bus, and I'm looking, and I'm like,
is that her?
yeah, I'm like, oh man, I hope
really
that's
her?
not her. Please walk past. Please walk past. So Shorty walk up to me. I'm like, I'm gonna kill Messiah. I'm gonna kill this nigga.
You can't trust anything my brother says.
I was like, bro, what the fuck?
He's not a
Because
reliable
like
source.
she did not look like her pictures. Like she said she was thick. Shorty was not thick. Shorty was round. Like I said, not to body shame nobody. Big woman, love y'all. Y'all could be my best of friends, but I personally I'm not physically attracted to big women. Not my cup of tea. So especially back then, I was an asshole and I was a little rude too. So in my head, I was like, yo, I was like, yo, this bitch got off the bus looking like a roly-poly. Like, what the fuck going on here, bro? What the fuck? Then she ain't had no ass. So I'm like, then you don't bring no assets to the party. So then I'm like, all right, bet. Well, Shorty did say she know how to bake. She promised me some cookie brownies. Let's see what that's about. She looked like she could throw down in the kitchen. So
that's mean, bro.
Let me see what that's about.
That's a mean thing to say.
So I was like, okay. So then we started talking about. I was like, wait. So what happened with the cookie brownies? Shorty was like, I got hungry on the bus. Yo, what the fuck? Like, what a surprise, motherfucker. So, like, I'm mad as hell. So then she was like, no, I did save you some. Yo, this bitch left me, remember the little sandwich baggies? Mm-hmm. Bitch left me a little corner of the fucking bag and shit. It was like a chocolate chip and a brownie. That was it. It was like a little tiny chocolate chip and a brownie. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And she was like, well, I got hungry. I'm sorry. I hope you like it. Bitch, I'm not eating this dumbass shit.
She got hungry, bro. It was a long bus ride.
Bro, it was only 15 minutes, bro.
Yo, 15 minutes on
Man,
the
get
bus.
The fuck out of here.
Yo,
man, miss me
no,
that
bro.
shit. All right, neither here nor there. So yeah, boom. So then it gets even worse because then I wasn't really trying to be that rude. You came all the way out here. We linked up. In my head, it's just like, in my head, the whole time she talking, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck Messiah up. When I see this nigga, I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm gonna strangle the fucking life out this nigga. So then, boom, we about to leave. I'm about to go meet up with Messiah because now I'm about to kill him because I just texted him like, nigga, I'm about to fuck you up. So, so then she's like, oh, can I get a kiss? I'm like, and then what made it worse was like people we knew like walked by and like seen me with her, and I was like,
oh damn,
shit, I ain't trying to be out here kissing on you. Oh man.
So how can I finesse my way out of this?
God must love me that day because your brother called right after that. I was like, oh damn, I gotta hurry up and be Messiah. So yeah, so then we left. Yo, so tell me why I'm on the phone with the brother. I'm like, Messiah, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna kick your ass. He start doing that stupid ass laugh. No, not that one.
Oh.
The one where he gets louder because he know he done fucked up. So then I meet up with this nigga. I'm like, bro, why did you do that to me? He was like, bro, to be honest with you, I didn't remember what she looked like. When you said the name, it kind of made me think about it, and she wasn't all that cute. I'm like, yo, you's a fucked up individual. He was like, bro,
sold you a dummy.
He was like, I had to get you back. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then that just made me just hate social media, bro. Like, I was just like, yo, fuck social media.
But that's like the dark side of it, though. Because, like, it brings good benefits, but the other side of it is you really don't know who you're talking to unless you actually met that person in person.
Yeah, but it was just like, oh, man. Then the whole thing, like I said earlier, about you talking to somebody that's talking to one of your friends, that happened to me because when I was talking to this chick from Scotch Plains, she was talking to somebody we played ball with.
Oh God!
And I'm like, so it was weird because me and him, we was talking about her, and he kind of, I guess you could say he kind of like finagled me out of talking to her because she was cute, liked her, everything, couldn't kiss, save her life. It was weird. Like she could kiss, but it hurt. I guess her standard, she could kiss. I'm really good.
Everybody has their different methods.
Weird. But yeah, so we was talking and everything, and he talked me out of talking to her because I guess he wanted to pursue her even further because he was like, yeah, bro, we did blah 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 blah. I'm like, damn, bro, that's really funny. So then crazy part is I got into a relationship with somebody else, and everything he told me was a lie.
Can't trust nobody.
Yeah, so she got mad
now.
because she thought I was going to try to get with her, and it was just like, see, the thing about social media, bro, it was just like, I met some crazies on Facebook too. Like I had one girl, she thought she was my girlfriend. She got mad because I didn't wish her happy birthday. I was like, she started blacking out. She was like, fuck you, and you can eat it. I'm like, I don't even know you.
Why do you always attract the off the wall ones, man?
I don't know, bro. We'll talk about that in the next episode. But yeah, so then what about you? Have any good Facebook stories for the people? Did you ever get catfished or cussed out? Actually, you do got one. You stupid ass. Remember when you was talking to that older girl?
Shit, I was hoping you don't bring
Go
this
ahead.
shit
Go
up.
ahead, tell the people what happened. Dumbass nigga. You dumbass nigga. Go ahead, tell her.
Okay, so it was like back when we was in high school.
Wait, pause. Wait. I'm gonna take a selfie.
You do that shit again, I'm leaving this podcast for good this time. And I mean
Go ahead.
But yeah, so it was like back in high school, and it was like my sophomore year, if I can like kind of, it was like my sophomore year, and she was a senior, but we actually went to the same elementary school together, so I was probably like 2 grades behind her or whatever. But when I actually saw her, I was like, oh snap, she goes to Plainfield High School, cool, dope. So I found her on Facebook, and I just like hit her up. I'm not really good with like the whole, talking to the girls at the time. Like I didn't really have no game. I was just like, hey, you remember me? I'm out, whatever. And she was like, oh my God, yeah, totally. So we just started talking and everything like that. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna swing for the fence. It's a good conversation. She's laughing. Maybe I got a chance here. Can I get your number? And she was like, yeah. She sent it right back. And I was like, fuck. Okay, here we go. Sophomore, I got a phone number of a senior in high school. I might be able to go to prom.
We was all happy.
I thought.
We was all happy for this nigga. His brother called me. We gassing this shit. We like, check this nigga out.
I'm in the clear, baby.
Go ahead, tell the people what your dumb ass did.
I deleted it by mistake, and then that was the last time I saw the fucking number. Couldn't get it back.
Dumbass nigga.
Couldn't get it back.
Dumb ass nigga. And she actually looked good too. That's the crazy part.
Sure did.
She was attractive as fuck. This nigga done lost the fucking number. Oh my fucking God.
Rookie mistakes, bro. It was rookie mistakes out here. I didn't make that one again. I learned my lesson.
Stupid ass nigga. Yo. Stupid ass nigga.
Yeah, it was bad. But I mean, I've grown from that.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot better at it.
But then, Facebook also had other good fun times, like the LMS shit, like my stat for like a confession and stuff. That was fun, interactive little shit.
Fun
you used
little
to
game.
do.
You
Yeah,
can,
like
play.
if you was fun a girl, and she wanted, you wanted her to like your stat. She liked it, give her a nice little rate, and then that become y'all talking in the inbox and shit. And it started friendships, relationships. Some people have had long-running relationships through Facebook. Some people have had short-running relationships where the other person can just kiss your ass through Facebook. I've also I had one of my best friends. We started talking through Facebook, and we became like close friends. I'm still friends with her to this day, and we still like chop it up. And we met through Facebook.
See, some good things come out of it. But I think what makes social media a whole lot better and worse at the same time is just there's so much more you can do with just you can go beyond just like having friends with her. You can actually like promote your own business. You can start these like organizations. You can really use it to network.
Yeah,
with other
Facebook
people.
actually started that to like the fullest, to where it's progressed even further now. Because once that was done, then it became Instagram, and Instagram.
That's like the main hub now.
Instagram was definitely the one you just hate, because to me, I was fine with Facebook. I was fine with Twitter. But now you asking me to post pictures all the time.
And that's where I draw the line. We just are we're not that
photogenic.
Hell no.
Cause then it just became too much. Cause then it was just like, bro, now I gotta take a picture. Gotta make sure it's the right angle, right time, right place.
I gotta like photo crop this shit a little bit, because in case the light comes in this way, it's not gonna look right. I'm like, it's too.
Then I gotta edit it, make sure. Then it was just like the different poses I used to hate. You got the girls in the duck face, and then they do the little ballerina toe shit where they got their big toe, one leg while the other one where they look like their legs is just bent crooked.
Or they just poke the little bum out, just go.
Yeah, or they do like that, or they put their butt on the sink like.
I'm like, come on.
In the bathroom, it's just like, or they put their butt on the counter, and it's just like, but your butt was just on the sink. I know a lot of people didn't wash their heads, so now you got all that germy. I don't want to touch your germy booty.
I'm like, you took 4 different photos in the same like room, bro. We can all see the same bathroom fucking setup. Stop it. Please stop.
Or then for guys, it was the look away, the off guard, but you're not off guard because you told your boy to take it. Like, bro, catch me this and go ahead, bro, take the picture like that. Like, you know, everybody.
And you're trying to like look all cool and shit like that. You're just like, yeah, I want my
At one point, it was niggas biting their bottom lip, and it was just like, it was
like, what the fuck?
Like, nigga, I
glad that shit is over.
Like, nigga, I know your lip bleeding. It's cold outside, nigga. I know your lip bleeding. But yeah, it was just like mad different stuff. It was just like now it's just too much work, bro. And then it was just like after a while, it just became like, because I wasn't really big on like the posting every day like thing. Like I would just like I was like the random type. Like I would randomly post like every once.
Yeah, like I will usually post if it's something that I really want to share with the world, because that's kind of what the thought of Instagram was. Like, I'm doing something I want to share with the world. But it has to be something I'm like really passionate about. Like if I'm doing something that I don't do every single day, and I was like, wow, this is like amazing. I would like to post it. I would like to share it. But just every single day shit that you do, I'm like, yo, this shit gets.
Yeah, they just be posting some dumb shit, talking about some. Yeah, I ate oodles and noodles today. I don't give a fuck about your oodles and noodles. Like I don't give a fuck. Like who likes shrimp flavored oodles and noodles, bitch, nigga? I don't care. Like. It's a lot of shit going on in the world. You want to talk about oodles and noodles?
Like, did you not turn on the news right now? Like, shit just went down.
Or, you know, people talking about what they doing. Like, yeah, I'm going jogging today, 5 miles in. Like, nigga, hashtag growl. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't. Do you? Like, you don't have to tell us every little thing, every little aspect about your life. Like, if it's milestones or something good, yes, I would personally want to hear something like that. Like, you know, I commend a lot of people that post like their weight loss or like their progression, or they just got out of depression, or like even if they're like going through like see that stuff, you know, commend, like, you know, somebody that just got out of a really bad relationship and they're talking about how good they're doing. You know, that's wonderful. But nigga,
I'll like that post. I will like it hands down.
But nigga, do I want to see that you bought you a new sweater, a new shirt, new shoes? I don't give a damn.
Taking pictures of all your money, I'm just like,
Thanksgiving, I don't want to see your plate. I don't care what you eating. We all eating the same shit. I don't care what you eating. I don't need to know how many houses you went to. Good for you. You have friends. I don't care. Like, I don't. If you're not inviting me over for a plate, don't show it to me. I don't give a fuck.
That's be my attitude sometimes. I'm like, look, I'll post it if I want to share with you. If I'm not posting shit, that means I don't want you to know. If I wanted you to be there, I would have fucking invited you. So that's just like my whole attitude towards like the whole social media thing. But there are some good things that really comes out of this. Like, you know, like being like an artist for myself, using that to actually help elevate your career to like the next level. Social media, especially Instagram, is like really, really, really good for that. Like I know people who had like a YouTube account. I think she still does it actually. And that led her to get more jobs and everything. You know, and you being like a comedian and everything like that, how do you like feel with this social media and like how it can actually promote the careers and everything?
Well, I'm an amateur comedian at most. I haven't really gotten to go in depth about it through COVID, but we'll talk about that on another episode. But yes, comedy for social media is a great platform nowadays, but it has it's like a double-edged sword. It has its benefits and then it has its consequences for it, because it's like if you're a social media comic, a lot of older comics look down on you. Like I can't think of her name. Oh man, I know she doesn't really like social media comics like that because in a way it is a lot harder for you to like I always tell people, I don't want to go that route because it's like I'd rather hear the laughs than somebody comment the laugh. Like, I don't really give a damn about the likes and all that stuff. Like, I actually want to hear the laughter. And when I tell a joke, I want to hear you laugh. I want to hear how the joke hits. Because maybe I have to switch it up for the actual laughter. You can't really get that through social media. But I will never knock a social media comics grind, because look at people like DC Young Fly,
He's done.
Haha
Yeah,
Davis.
yeah.
Like, those two people. You got oh damn, I can't even.
King Batch, King Bach. Is it King Batch or Bach?
Yeah, he good, but he didn't fall off. But I'm trying to think of some of the females. I can't think of her name. Damn, my brother likes her. Just Hilarious. That's one. Like, they made their names from social media and got a better platform for being a comic through that. So. And plus, it can be a lot harder to like try to make a joke hit in a certain amount of time period. Like, it takes a lot of work.
Yeah, it's an art form in itself. Okay.
But it depends on the type of person that you are. Like, you know, if that's how you want to pursue it, it just can take longer that way if you go the social media route than it does if you go the other route, because social media is free. Doing it the other route costs you money, because to do it that way, you have to actually spend money to perform. Like, they don't just give you hour sets. You literally have to pay for a 5-minute, 2-minute set, and you have to try to literally make those jokes fit. That's why sometimes the social media aspect helps you for those smaller venues, because now you know how to make a joke hit in 2 minutes. But yeah, so like, I know you went to LA. How did that, for your acting, how did that, did they tell you to promote yourself?
Well, when I went to LA, I was in a really big shock, because I'm like, wow, social media is like really, really heavy out there. It's like you have to be on your social media game to actually, you know, help you book more work, because like when the network is and everything, you get on the show, they need you to be out there promoting stuff. So if your social media following is like pretty low, whatever, they're going to pass up on you, which it shouldn't be that way, but they're going to find the next person who does just as good as much work as you. I would hope so. And have a really good following just to help boost it. So coming back from that, I was like, all right, I guess I got to really start leaning in more to like my whole social media game. But to people out there who feel like me, where you just feel like social media is not really your thing, you feel like you're being all like unauthentic or whatever, you can use it that fits you the best. Like, it doesn't have to be posting like random stupid things that we just commented on. It could be something that you personally are passionate about. You know, just share that and do it in, you know, the way that just feels right to you. That's the best way you can really use like social media to actually promote yourself, you know, and get your business out there and get your career out there.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you learned that, because you wasn't posting shit.
No. No.
Wait, Yank. I'm going to take a break. Hello. This is where our ad would go. But since we ain't got none right now, you already know what time it is. It's time for our shout outs. Oh, but wait, nobody shared us this week.
Not this week.
Yeah, this was a slow week for us. I don't know why you guys don't love us, but it's okay. We still love you. But yes, we're just going to shout out the regular old people that's been sharing us and subscribing to us and listening to us. We thank you. And we do hope that this week you will promote this episode and you will promote us. But we do have a special announcement. Yank, would you like to tell the people?
Yes, I actually really would like to tell the people. So to all you guys out there, guys and gals, black entrepreneurs, if you guys have any products out there that you know, want to share with us, whoever, we would be so happy to like buy your products and, you know, advertise it. And only thing we really ask in return is for you guys to, you know, share our podcast with the world. You know, it can go both ways, guys. You know, help us, help you, help all of us.
Only thing is, right, so let's just say like you're out here promoting nails and weave. We can't physically put that stuff on us. I ain't with all that. But I will. I promote it. You know, we do know people that wear this stuff. You know, I do have sisters and female friends.
I got some weave knowledge. My mom is a cosmetologist, so
you know we can actually help you out on that. Just we out here doing our thing, and we just want to not just keep this platform selfish. So we are going to still share the people that shout us out, as well as also voice and, you know, give recognition to the people out there doing their thing. So any products you have, please let us know. Follow us at _not_exactly_kids.
There you go.
Apologies. And DM us, and, you know, we'll get this thing started. Next episode, we'll have some products we'll purchase, and we'll let you people know about it. And for those who keep listening, stop starting it and stopping it. We can see that. We know when you listen to the whole thing, and we could also tell when you start it.
Stop yelling at them. You're going to make them feel bad. They're not going to want to listen to it. Guys, just really listen to it entirely. Trust me,
Stop
it's gonna
sugarcoating
win
that
you over.
nice shit. Stop starting this shit and not listening to it to the end. It's fucking 5 episodes of this shit, and you people just start each one because you want to hear the jingle. It's not just about the jingle. Listen to the words coming out of our mouths. But yes,
Try episode 4 first. It'll win you over.
Didn't you just tell them don't start from forward and then go backwards? You told them to start from the beginning.
I like episode 4. I think that's the
See,
plan.
this
One
is
to
why
win
they
them
keep
over.
starting it, because you tell them one thing and they tell them to do another.
They are their own people. They know what they're doing.
All right. Well, once again, please make sure that you're following us, your notifications are on, and you're giving us a like and subscribing to us on YouTube. Please make sure you go check out the YouTube page as well, because starting next week we will be showing our faces,
Get ready. I'm extremely handsome.
and we will have some. Well, okay. All right.
Yes, I said it.
Okay. We're going back to the podcast. Okay, and we're back. Sorry for that little brief intermission, but once again, back into social media.
Ugh.
Wait, I'm gonna take a selfie.
I told him if he did that shit again, I'm gonna leave. And I really want to quit this podcast. Anybody out there who wants to become his new co-host, DM Not Exactly Kids podcast on social media, because I'm not doing this shit anymore.
Okay, but yeah, no, man, it's different nowadays. Even now, with Instagram, it's like, don't you feel like it's become a chore to have social media?
Yeah, it's ridiculous how much you really need an online presence. This is what they call it now. They say you need an online presence. It used to be before have like a website or whatever, and that was pretty much it. But now it's like you have to have like Facebook. You have to have like an Instagram. These are the daily things just to keep your life like moving forward. I'm like, why is it even like that? Like it's just it's too much to deal with on a day-to-day fucking basis. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I ain't got time for that shit. To me personally, because people ask me all the time, Isaiah, you don't post on your Instagram that much. Oh, Isaiah, you don't post on Snapchat that much. Because, listen, let me be honest with you people. The first thing that pops into my head when I pull out my phone is to not sit here and record myself doing something. 1, I'm very to myself. 2, I don't like everybody in my business. 3, I just don't be wanting to sit here and record myself. Because what the fuck, man? If you want to know what the fuck I'm doing, you can call me, text me. Shit. You want to know what the fuck I'm doing? Then shit, inbox me. Ask me, what you doing? Easiest way. I'm going to show you motherfuckers what I'm doing. I can easily explain to you. Or, if you're friends asking me, come see a motherfucker. Fucking assholes. I got to sit here and make it a task to show you people what the fuck I'm doing with my day. Annoying motherfuckers.
You got to keep it apart. And the followers, that's what gets me too. Because I feel like with Instagram specifically, I get insecure. Because if I post something finally and then it gets like 3 likes, I'm just like, okay. I feel so depressed, so defeated. And I'm like, yo, why is this making me feel bad?
It's the requirement, because then it's like, oh man, nobody likes me, nobody loves me. Like, no, it's not like that. Like, it doesn't matter. Or if you don't get the certain amount of likes and you're not really doing anything, or even like you got some people, like here's my biggest thing, right? Celebrities want us to follow them, right? They be having like 7 million followers, or you have some people that have like 8,000 followers, but they only follow like 3. Like, that should be blowing my shit, because it's like, bro, you really do, like, you really got all these people following you and you can't even follow them back. That's like, you know how selfish that has to be. And like, I'm not even talking about celebrities. I'm talking about regular old people. Like, regular old people be having like 1,000 or something followers and they don't follow you back.
I nipped that shit in the bud, bro. It was like my like one of my friend's sister, whatever, she had like mad like followers, whatever. She was like, follow me on Instagram, and I saw it. I was like, nope. She's like, why not? I was like, because you got like freaking 5,000 followers. I'm not going to be one of them. Just for that reason. If you had like 200, I'd be like, hell yeah, I follow you. 5,000? No.
But even still, like, I don't mind following people with like a lot of followers, but it's like, yo, follow back. Like, we following you, but you're not following back. Even with our Instagram, we following you people, but you're not following us back. Like,
Stop attacking them.
It don't make no sense.
Stop
it doesn't
attacking
make,
them.
It does not make sense. Like, the point of this is for all of us to be able to interact with one another. Now, I understand if like you have those people that are trolling and pissing you off, then you unfollow, block them. Makes sense. But for you to have like 16 million followers and you only following back 3, that is some bullshit. Like, you can easily pay somebody to follow up these people back for you, because sometimes that follow back from a celebrity or follow back from somebody with that high profile kind of makes you feel good. It makes you feel like, damn, this person does remember
follow me. Maybe I am doing something good.
Yeah.
Oh, they like this post? Wow.
Yeah.
That made my day.
Yeah, it's just annoying. And then, but wait, them be the ones that be wanting you to help their business. I ain't helping you. I ain't helping you with shit. You don't even follow me back. Good, you want me to buy your shit? Get the fuck off my page.
Follow me back, like my post. I'll consider it.
Yeah, like it becomes a requirement. Like, oh, like it's too much of a chore. I can't stick there, yo. And it is just like, if you don't post, people get upset because it's like, why do you care so much?
Why are you really looking for my life? So, why are you looking for my life so hard right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really be looking for people posting like, oh man, why this person hasn't posted in a minute? What's happening to them? Like, I don't really care that much. Like, if you post, you post. If you don't, you don't. If you haven't posted in a minute, just didn't post in a minute.
You know what's crazy though? As much as I'm not a big fan of social media, but see its benefits, it's just so ingrained into like my daily life. It's like when I go to sleep, you know, and I wake up, the first thing that I do in the morning is I check like Instagram. And I'll check like Facebook or whatever for like different things. And I'm like, why the hell am I doing this? I really don't care that much for it. But it's just
engraved in
yeah,
you.
it's just etched into my DNA at this point.
And I mean, but you also have to look at it as now that we're older and we're like, you know, trying to do things with ourselves, especially like with the podcast, you with your acting, me venturing into comedy. It's just like you have to be looking to see what's going on, what's hot, what's not. Like, so now it makes sense. Now I see the benefits in having to use social media, which we will start posting more soon. But
it's gonna get better, guys.
Yes,
Trust us.
just
It'll get better.
Just bear with us. That's why we have our intern Jazz. She's helping us out with this social media presence because she has a very good social media presence. It's just
She's the influencer type.
Yeah, because I'm that person. I follow a lot of people, but less people follow me back.
I follow a lot of people, but also I don't follow anybody back. Even people that I know. I just never get around to it. Like earlier in the car, I was like scrolling through and I'm just like, damn, I know this person for like 2 years now. Why did I never follow them back?
Yeah.
I'll eventually will, but still haven't done it yet for most people.
Yeah, but even with also then it hops into the aspect. The reason why I don't want that huge following on my main page is because I ain't got time to be dealing with trolls, bro. I ain't got time to be dealing with trolls.
When you get popular, so the trolls come trolling.
Trolls have become the biggest social media hype out here. You got people who use their social media just to troll. Like the biggest troll of all, Tekashi, used his platform to troll people to get more people to tune into him. He likes the publicity that way. He does it on purpose just so people can tune in to boost his numbers. So that way you're paying attention. Like when he first got out of jail, it was just like everybody was tuned into what the fuck he has to say. And best believe we are going to discuss in depth about that. We have an episode based on that because we do have our opinions on that one and might actually surprise a few people.
It will definitely surprise a few people.
But him 50-50 has become really good at it. Like this man trolls his whole cast members. Like he don't give a fuck. Your best friend, him chose his best friend, his colleague.
Take the phone away from this guy, yo.
Listen, but that's
deadly.
also a reason why people tune into social media. People like the drama. People tune in for the drama. Like I ain't gonna lie, Facebook drama for me was amazing. Like when niggas used to be beefing back in high school and they used to take that shit to Facebook or Twitter, I used to be here for it. You know, I ain't never replied, but I used to be here for the comments. Like, oh, that shit good. Oh, she said Joe Bubba look like what?
Yo.
And then that's when you used to find out where niggas about to fight. Because if niggas said, all right, well, meet me at such and such. I'm going to be at this corner around this time. What's up? I bet. That's when the fight is.
Let's make some money off this, yo. What you got?
But it just becomes like people even get paid to troll.
This is a profession now.
Yeah.
What the shit is going on with the world?
Yeah, they pay. There are people that actually get. There's actually a lot of things people get paid for to do on social media. Like that, people get paid to be a social media presence. Like how Jazz is helping us with ours. They pay people to do that.
Influencers, yeah. This is a talent, by the way, guys. This is legit. You can get representation as an influencer, which blows my mind because I'm like, wow, this is a new art form in some kind of way, I guess.
Then you also have the dumbest one of all. There's like there are people that get paid to delete the negative comments on your page. There are actually people that go and do that for you. Like they literally spend their day and get paid their day to delete negative comments. So like, oh man, you suck as an actor. You could pay somebody to delete all those comments so that way when you go through your Instagram, all you have to do is read all the positive stuff. I mean, it makes sense in a way because it is, you know, for some people, especially like people who've gone through like depression and are very emotional, it is very helpful for them. But then it's just like,
it can't be that fucking helpful. Like you still have like newspapers. There's still like articles that people do about performances. They will rip your shit to pieces. You're not safe from it, no matter how much you try to like hide it.
I mean, to me, it would be like I get it, the use of it. It is like a useful thing to have because it's just like if I really dig deep in it, yeah, there are some people who would get hurt from the negative comments. But to me personally, I'm here for it. I'm here for the smoke. Let's get it because you put a negative comment under mine, I'm either going to ignore it, depending on how rude the comment is. If you put something rude, oh, you best believe I'm commenting back. We gonna have this back and forth. I'm here for the shit. I ain't got nothing to lose. The fuck? An endorsement deal? Not if you talking about my mama.
Let's do it. Please don't leave no negative comments. Don't get this man started because I got to hear this shit. And I don't want to hear this shit.
No, you won't. You won't have to hear it. Just ignore it. Like I said, go outside. Listen to the birds tweet.
I'm going to delete the comments before you even read them.
No, but then you have trolls, you have influencers, then you have Instagram models.
Yeah. About the I can't say that I'm not a big fan. Not a big fan.
But then it's just like though, like I would say with that, it has like those are also I would consider those influencers too because they just like the stuff they be pushing, especially flat tummy tea. I hate people that ever touch flat tummy tea. I feel like that's your startup endorsement if you're on Instagram. When you sign up and you finally get there, you get flat tummy tea. Instagram hits you up like, here's your first endorsement, flat tummy tea. But no, with Instagram models, some of them I do commend because it has opened up a platform for like a lot of different types of models. Like you have the plus size models, you know, shorter models. Because growing up, models had like a specific look, but it has opened up the doors so that way you can have that way. And it's also, to me, sometimes it is a great way to express yourself. Like I've seen a lot of great artists on Instagram. You know, a lot of great people who've been trying to push themselves. Like our friend, the producer Jameer. A lot of people didn't know he was out here making music like that. Instagram actually shedded light on the fact that he's actually really good, especially when you have like Instagram and then he had the SoundCloud first. Like stuff like that actually sheds light on these different people out here in the world, which is very helpful. But then it's also it saturates the market once everybody's doing it.
And then that's where my problem comes in with it. It's like at first I'm just like, oh, okay, this she's like really beautiful. Wow. Oh my God. And then you see them on like actual, you know, commercial kind of deals. And I'm like, wow, she's really doing it. And then you have people who just come out of the woodworks. Like even people that you actually know, you know, like posting like I'm an Instagram model now. And I'm just like, yo, come on. Really?
I mean, like I said, we not trying to bash nobody. If that's how you make your money, that's how you make your money. You do you, make your bread, keep pushing. But I also feel like sometimes that makes other people feel like to reach this point, we have to do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody is made to do the whole Instagram modeling thing because it does take a lot of work. It's not like they just out here just taking pictures butterball naked. No, or with bikinis and stuff on. No, they're actually having to do like a process for these pictures. Make sure the lighting is right. Make sure all of this is done. Make sure they're going to the right place to take a picture. Make sure they're advertising the right thing. You know, making sure that they're not doing anything too prerogative that can get them flagged. Like, it takes a lot of work. Not anybody can just do it. But because people think it's so easy, people are looking at it like, well, anybody can be an Instagram model. No.
It's like, I'm pretty, I can do it. I'm like, yo,
It doesn't
you
just
are
take a
taking it for
pretty
granted.
face.
Modeling is an art form.
Or what a lot of people say, and
know
like
what
I
I'm saying?
said, I'm not trying to body shame anybody. When people try to get work done so they can do it, not all Instagram models have had work done. Majority, yes, but not all. There are some all natural models out there, and those are like the most beautiful ones. Like, to me, anybody who's natural, I find truly attractive.
Yep.
Like
100%.
what's her name? I think Winnie Harlow, right? The bottle. One day next up, I think she's beautiful. Beautiful.
I haven't looked her up.
Beautiful. I showed you the picture.
Oh,
Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay, yes, come back to me. Yes,
She's
definitely.
fucking beautiful.
Definitely.
Fucking beautiful. All natural, everything. No work done, nothing. Has herself out there like that. Beautiful. But if you get work done and it helps you and it makes you feel more confident, by all means, you do what you got to do to boost your confidence and self-esteem. Do you? I just prefer my woman natural. But with social media, it puts that stigma out there that this is what is necessary for females. Like, this is what females need to do. That's why, like I said, social media does give that platform to the other females as well. Because then you have females like Lizzo, who's a plus size woman, but she has that amazing personality where it's just like, I don't give a damn.
Phenomenal woman.
Yes. And it's just like, even for like rappers and everything, like, I feel like sometimes it gets you closer to different celebrities. Because, like, to me personally, one celebrity who uses their social media that I actually like am very invested in is, like, sometimes it can be T.I. So when he posts it, sometimes I listen to what he says, because sometimes his stuff can be a little inspirational and very informative, because he'll post like different stuff about different black businesses that you should look into, you know, different things that's going on in the world, because sometimes, you know, I don't watch the news, so, you know, need some place to find out what's going on in the world. So honestly, I'm 50-50. I just can't get with the posting shit. I can't post my own shit.
I told you that's the hardest part for us. You know what? It gets harder than that. Not only posting pictures that is just hard for me. It's the stuff that goes after, like the words or whatever, like the captions. I just can't think of anything clever.
Yeah,
and it's so fucking hard.
You know what else? Now that I think about it too, social media also has give opinions to people that don't need them. Oh my Jesus! Like, not even just trolls, just like it gives people a platform to just make themselves feel tough. Like, you ever just look on Instagram and seeing like some comments where you got somebody posting something and it's just like, who are you to be posting this? Like, I hope you die. I hope you. That's why you can't fight. That's why she whipped your ass. I'd whoop your ass if I seen you in person. Like, come on now. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't even fight that person. You know damn well if you seen that in person, you'd get starstruck, asking for their autograph, want to be their friend, want to be their best friend. But you got. What did Drake say? Look, your favorite artist. You don't even remember what he said. Twitter fingers.
Oh, okay. Twitter fingers turn trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. That's what he said.
But ain't nobody really like that. I mean, you do have some people that are, but it's just like it gives too many people a voice. Like, social media has given too many people a voice that really don't need one. Like, if you're not coming over here to inform, educate, or better somebody, stay off of it. Keep your comments to yourself.
Find
Like,
a different way to use your voice rather than
Because here's
trying
my
to tear
thing,
somebody
right?
else down.
You can
Please.
easily DM that person if you feel some type of way. Like we said in the last episode. Don't comment, DM it. Because to me, you commenting, you doing it so other people can see it, so other people can be like, oh, look at what that person said. Like it. No, you're doing it for clout. If you really felt so strongly about it, you would DM them separately and have that conversation with them separately. But you want people to see it. That's all you're doing it for.
They want to start stuff.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's just like too many people now have a voice, and then people people now have a voice for everything. Like you got people like vegans and vegetarians, and everybody has something to say about something. You post something about meat, you got somebody who's a vegan talking about some, oh my god, do you know what they did to the chicken?
Yes, I do. I watched it, and I still ate it.
Delicious.
It was fucking delicious. I have no fucking sympathy for
And
the
it's just
chicken.
like you can't do nothing because like everybody has a voice now, and it's just like we need to go back to the fun we used to have with social media before it became this huge thing like this. And it was, to me, it was more fun back in the day than it was now. It's like the older I get, the less I want to use it.
Mm-hmm.
Where it was the younger it was, the more I actually did want to use it. Because it's like now, even if like this is the biggest thing, right? When you DM somebody, slide in the DMs. We'll talk about further about it in the relationship episode, but I just want to mention it now. When you slide in somebody's DMs, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing they assume is you want to fuck. And this has always bothered me. The first thing they assume is you want to fuck. Not everybody wants to fuck you. Not everybody wants to kiss you. Not everybody wants to date you. Sometimes people just hit you up to get to know you, to have a conversation with you. I have a lot of female friends, so sometimes back in the day when I used to hit females up, sometimes it'll just to make more friends. I'm not looking to fuck you. I'm not looking to sit here and date you. No, I'm just looking for a casual conversation in the moment. The point of social media is to be social with people.
Mm-hmm.
But people have misconstrued the word social media and the word social and just forgot that that's what the fuck social means. And the first thing to do is, I have a boyfriend. Like, I remember somebody did that to me one time. I have a boyfriend. Who the fuck said I was trying to fuck you? I wasn't trying to date you. I literally just said hi.
I didn't ask all of that. I hit you up because I just thought this thing that you posted, whatever, was like pretty cool, and I want to like talk to you about it. You never know.
But then that's how you have to approach them. Hey, I liked your post and I thought this was interesting. Do you mind if we talk about it? And then even if you say that, they think you're trying to get with them. Like, no, I literally can just think that I just agree with what you said, and I just want to let you know. Like, not everything has to, even when a female, likes a photo for a guy, it's not just for men and female. Say it goes both ways. Because if a female hits up a dude and she just, put some hard eyes, this nigga in his head, oh yeah, she want me. No, me. Nigga, she don't want you. She don't want you. She could just, compliments nowadays have been saturated because of social media. Because now people associate compliments with trying to be with somebody. No, we can just give you a compliment. I can just say you're an attractive female. Doesn't mean I want to fuck you. You can call a guy handsome. Doesn't mean she wants to fuck you. That's not what that means. She just thinks you're attractive. Just because you think somebody's attractive doesn't mean you want to fuck. I don't want to fuck everybody I find attractive.
People just be misreading the signs.
No,
they don't even look for the signs.
Or then the other thing
they just jump to
that gets me.
conclusions.
And I don't know if a lot of guys do this. Well, I know some guys that do this because this goes both ways too. Because I've met some guys that do this. Stop getting mad when people like stuff. Listen, Yank, it's time for my rant. Stop getting mad.
I'm going to take a drink break.
When people like stuff, that shit is annoying. It's so fucking annoying. I just see so many people get mad. Well, he liked this picture, and I don't understand why he liked this picture of this girl with her ass out. Because that's the point of the fucking app. The point of Instagram is to like photos. If you're not liking photos, you're commenting under a photo, which is the point of the social media. But he don't have to do that. He got me. He also has the social media app. That's what he gonna use it for. Stop getting mad. And niggas, stop being insecure about her liking the picture with a dude with his shirt off. Just cause she liked that Trey Songz picture. Yes, she wanna fuck Trey Songz. Who's to say Trey Songz wants to fuck her?
Oh my God, bro.
He not going. Nobody's gonna meet these celebrities. Stop getting upset. Like, I understand if it's just like an ex, or if it's an ex, that's totally different. But
Red
if
flag.
That's what I'm saying. If it's an ex, that's something totally different. Mm-hmm. But if you're sitting here liking a photo of somebody that you follow and and yes, it may be a bathing suit type picture. Okay, she looks good in this picture. Let me like it. Let me give her some self-confidence in this. Let me boost her self-esteem.
Way to go,
by liking
mommy.
this picture.
You holding it down.
Yeah, like, what's wrong with that? That's the point of it. It's not like she checking for him. It's not like I'm in her DMs like, yeah, baby, why don't you take that off for me? No, I just double tapped like it tells me to do when I sign up for the app. It tells me to double tap a photo if you like it. If I like it, I'm going to double tap it. I don't understand why people get so mad about that. Fights get started. Arguments get started over that. Well, he's cheating on me. How? That is the point of having the app. If you do not want him to do this, or you do not want them to have that, then y'all both should delete the fucking app. Because that's what it's used for. Oh my God. I just wanted to get that off my chest. I feel a little bit better now.
You sure?
Yes. Just delete the fucking app. Oh my Jesus. Oh. So many fights and shit have been started for that. I can't. It just blows my mind. Like, when you sign up, it tells you the directions of what the fuck you're supposed to do. If you like something or you agree with something, like it. Comment under it. He put heart eyes under this emoji. He really liked it. What the fuck?
It can go different ways, bro. It can definitely go different ways.
How? If you're not DMing the person, it's a difference between having someone in the DMs and just liking a picture. Now, if I'm in your DMs and I'm talking to you and I'm saying all this stuff that I shouldn't be saying and you catch me in that, then yes, by all means, getting each other's asses. But if I just like the fucking photo or I just put a comment under a photo like nice pic, fire pic, like the pic, good pic, sexy pic, what the fuck does it matter? And if you're sitting there getting upset about it, you need to reevaluate yourself. If he's sitting here saying, if you're going to sit here and say, oh, he's saying sexy pic, but he don't call me sexy, then why the fuck are you with this nigga? Don't get mad at him liking a picture. Get mad at this nigga and leave this nigga. Because he not complimenting you. He's commenting on pictures. My thing is, if I liked all your motherfucking pictures and I just like one of this bitch, who do you think I like more? I'm done. That's it for the rant.
Guys, I'm speechless. You should see how mad this man is right now.
I'm heated, bro. I'm hot.
He's been harboring some feelings about this shit.
That shit is annoying. Like people have saturated social media so badly with that dumb shit. Then it's just like people. Social media dictates relationships, friendships. So many different stuffs. I can't wait for
every single part of your life.
I can't wait to get into these next 2 episodes to elaborate more about this shit. Because, I got a lot to say about this shit. I got a lot to say.
I'm going to warn you guys now. You think he's heated now? The next 2 episodes, it's going to get way worse. Oh, because I got some opinions about it too. It's going to be wild.
Whew. But this is where we bid you farewell. And adieu, because we don't want to get too more. If we get more into this, we're gonna start talking about the other topics. But we gotta keep saving y'all that shit. And if you want to hear more about this shit, you gotta be tuned into the next shit that's coming out after this shit. You heard? Some good shit. You're not gonna say nothing?
Nah, I was thinking. We'll blip that part out.
Nah, we keeping that shit.
Hell no, that's just way too long. Put that part out.
No, I'm not.
But this has been Not Exactly Kids.
And tell them where they can follow us, Yank.
Oh, I learned it, guys. Guys, I fucking learned it now. You guys can follow us on Spotify, Apple Music. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know it anymore, dude. I'm terrible at this shit.
Yeah, you just say you know it and you only ever know the one. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Because she was about to get me with that shit.
Fucker, you said podcast.
It is. It's Apple Podcast.
You said podcast, motherfucker. You said Apple Podcast. So fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay, once again, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. I think it's one more.
This nigga don't know.
And YouTube. We on YouTube. And like I said before, if you're listening to this episode, please tune into the next 2 episodes because the next 2 episodes will be live and performed by us. You'll be able to see us. You'll be able to look into the eyes of the people you enjoy listening to. But if you don't want to look at us, I understand. Fuck you too. You can just listen to us and just keep it pushing, you know? We don't want you to look at us. We don't want you to see us. That's fine. Doesn't hurt my
I think
feelings.
he got depressed.
Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Not even a little bit.
Who gives a shit about your damn feelings? You don't give a shit about theirs. Guys, people, you do not have to give a shit about his feelings either. I'm telling you guys, because he don't give a shit about y'all's.
Yeah. I don't. But I still love you guys.
So
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Well, Yank, that's another episode done. Another one down for the books.
And no fish left on the hook.
Yeah. So I guess that's it. We must be done.
Not exactly kids. We were finished.